welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I do put out videos a couple times a week, so if you don't want to miss out on my content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and I will always show up in your subscription feed. Today's video is actually going to be a collaboration with SaminSays here on YouTube. I definitely like the content that she puts out in her videos. I think you guys would like it too, so be sure to check it out. So today we wanted to do a sort of fun summer video for you guys, and we decided to do a neon makeup tutorial, but a neon makeup tutorial that may be a little bit more on the wearable side. So for my look, obviously I decided to pop some lime green in my inner corners as a highlight. I do like the way that this worked out. It's just a regular smoky eye, which I will go over with you guys on how to do. And then instead of just having a shimmer, I decided to go ahead and throw some lime in there. I think it's fun. I do think it's wearable. It's all up to you what color you want to put. I think that yellow would look really nice in the inner corner, maybe a nice bright blue color. In Samin's video, she decided to use a coral, and I love the way that her look turned out. I think that it is absolutely perfect, and I think that her look is really wearable as well. So as you guys can see in the clip here, she definitely rocked that look. So be sure to go check out her video as well. Alright, so if you guys are curious to see how to get this look and pull it all together, let's go ahead and get started. To start off, I decided to use my L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, and this is in 203 Warm Beige, I believe is the name, and I've been loving this foundation. I do have a review. I will link down below for you. And for concealer, I decided to use my trusty Maybelline Brightening shade in the Age Rewind Concealer. And then to set my lids and my under eyes, this is what I always do. I use my e.l.f. translucent powder, and then I also use that to set the rest of my face as well. To contour, I use the NYX blush in Taupe, and then to bronze, I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Then I use my blush from Ulta in Afterglow, and then for highlighting, I use Mary Lou the Balm. And then for extra highlight, I also like using my Becca highlighter pressed in Moonstone. For my brows, I've been loving my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Taupe, and then I also tend to set that with a light blonde brow powder from Vanity Mark as well. And that is everything that I have on my face so far, so let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. Let's just do a quick overview of products that I am going to be using to create this look. So first up is this Gwen palette by Urban Decay, which I love, and it's actually on sale right now for $25. It's such a steal considering it was originally $60. I highly recommend you pick that up while you can. And the next thing is this Morphe 12P palette, another amazing product, only $13. And then for liner, today I'm going to be using my Illamasqua Precision Ink Liner. And then I'm also going to be using my trusty NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, not just for my waterline, I'm also going to use it for the neon colors as well to set for a base. For lashes, I am going to be using my Jordana Best Lash Extreme, which is my all-time favorite drugstore mascara. I think it's only $3, really nice and cheap. And then here are the falsies I'm going to be using, and these are my favorite false lashes that I have found so far. Again, from the drugstore, only $4 or $5, and they are the Ardell Wispy Lashes. The first thing that I'm going to do is set down my base with that Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and that's just because I don't want to be putting this on top of shadows later, so I'm just getting that out of the way with. And it's important to put this as a base, especially if you want any color to stand out or, you know, to really bring out the pigmentation. You can really use a white or black base, and that's really going to help the color stand out. So to help the color that I'm going to use stand out, I decided to go ahead and use a white base to sort of brighten the inner corner, and it's really going to help the shadows stick and pop. So moving along into our Urban Decay Gwen palette, the first shadow that I'm going to pick up is Anaheim. And this is perfect if you are a pale skin girl. It's perfect transition shade. It's going to show up and not be too much on your skin. So the brush I'm going to use to apply that is a Morphe G24, and this is probably my favorite blending brush. I really do like their Gunmetal collection. Their Elite collection, I have mixed feelings on that, but this Gunmetal brush is amazing. So I'm just going to go ahead and work on putting that into the crease and putting it a little bit on the outer corner of my lid as well. So next up, I am taking this big fluffy brush. I did get it in an Ipsy bag, so I'm not sure if it's available, but you just want to find a nice big fluffy brush to just really blend out the edges so everything will look nice and seamless. Now we're going to work on building up the smokiness of our eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and take Serious, and this is like a nice, almost like a charcoal gray color, and I really love this. And you just want to pick up a little bit at the time and slowly build up so that way you don't overdo it with the color. And for this, you also just want to repeat the same steps of putting it into the crease in the outer corner. You just don't want to blend it up as high as we did with that transition shade. Next, I'm going to go ahead and work on my lid shade, which is a little bit more of like the highlighter shade. So I'm taking Bathwater and Blonde, so that's the first color, and then the third color in the top row, mixing them together with my finger, and I love applying with my finger because it's going to give you the most impact with those colors. I really wanted the shimmer and the brightness of these to stand out, so that's why I chose to apply it with my finger, because it's really going to pack it on and just give you the brightest outcome. And then I'm going in one last time with that big fluffy brush just to give everything one last blend, and it's also going to help knock out any shimmer that may have gotten into your crease that you don't want there. Now taking Serious, which was the darkest color we used, on a e.l.f. Professional eyeliner brush. I like this because it's nice and flat. You want to get that as close to your lash line as possible and then go all the way to the inner corner. This is definitely my favorite brush to use for this method. Now taking my second favorite brush, the Morphe M408. This is a perfect smudgy brush for your lower lash line, like it works wonders. And I'm going to go ahead and take our transition shade, which was Anaheim, the lightest shade, and I'm just going to smudge that out. And you can make this as dark and as smudged out as you want. This is all personal preference. Now here is a mystery brush. This came in an Ipsy bag a long time ago. It doesn't have a name or anything on it, but I love it for using my inner corner. So I'm going to take a combination of the two greens from that Morphe 12P palette. I'm barely going to take any of the darker green. That's just because the lime green color is so light. I just really wanted it to stand out a little bit more, so I just wanted to make it a little bit more rich with that darker green color. And here you can just go ahead and go crazy and use as little or as much as you want. And once you are finished with that and it is to your liking, it is time for liner and lash. And bam, you are all done with that. Now, just to be safe, to make sure my lashes look nice and seamless, sometimes glue doesn't completely dry clear, so it's always a good idea to go over with your liquid liner to cover up any sort of glue that may be showing through. And this is what the eye look looks like once it is completed. So now it is time to go ahead and move on to lips. If you're a subscriber of mine, it should really be no surprise that I'm reaching for my NYX Butter Gloss and Creme Brulee. And then I also wanted something a little bit more shimmer and glitter and sparkly, so I'm using my NYX Luster Glass in Love Nectar to put on top. And that is it for this tutorial. Don't forget to check out Samin's tutorial. I will have her video linked down below. And be sure to check her channel out as well and subscribe if you like her. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye!